Hi, I'm back again to review winter boots that I have purchased for my son. I say boots because I did actually buy about 3 pairs with the aim of just keeping one, and we are going to keep this one. But while I've still got them here, I thought I would quickly review them and also talk about the shop where I got them from. So the shop in question today is, I think it's a Polish brand. I don't know if they have it everywhere, but I know in Germany, because remember I live in Berlin now, CCC is a Polish brand, and they do really good reasonable shoes for children and adults, and I recently discovered them in Alexanderplatz, and the non-leather shoes I'm not entirely happy with, but give me a bit of leather any day and I'm happy. So the first pair of boots I bought him, so my son is 6 and he's just started school, and unlike in England where you have like one pair of black school shoes, they like last you for the whole year, your mum buys them big and you put inner soles in them. In Germany, in this school, Jensen, my son, has to wear play clothes, his own school shoes, and basically can get quite expensive because, you know, you sort of like have to keep updating their wardrobe with sort of funky cool clothes, so he doesn't look like the sort of kid that just has one velour tracksuit for the whole year. Winter is here, and he needs to now have something that's going to basically keep his little tender feet warm, but also not be too restrictive, so he can still kick a football in the playground and climb trees and just be a general menace to his teachers. So my son is 6, he's massive, he's like 128 centimetre clothing, size 8, which really sucks because I have to like sort of go for the big kid stuff, and his feet are also quite large. These are 33s, they're too small, they're going back. He is a 34. So this first pair, shouldn't do that with a box, maybe this time I'll do it that way. Anyway, the first pair I got him, these were actually his favourites. They were 33 and they are €39.95. They are all leather. Don't see a pound signed here, so maybe they don't even sell them in the UK. But anyway, the brand is called Lasocki. And this brand always kind of churn out leathery shoes for children and adults. So here is the leather symbol. I think €40 for a pair of leather shoes for a kid is pretty cool, and they're lined. So these were his favourites. They are blue and red and white. They look really quite funky with a Velcro here, 3 Velcro attachments. We said he couldn't have this pair. I don't know why I bought them, a bit cruel really, but because the base was a bit too slippy, and we sort of explained to him that he'll be skidding around in the wet on the leaves and sort of maybe hurt himself. The lining is like a fleecy lining, like a light fleecy lining, which we then explained to him that, oh, you know what, son, your feet aren't going to be as warm as if you had one of the other pairs, which we've now sort of convinced him he should have. I bought them because I thought they were really nice, and now he's loving them, and I feel like a really bad mum because we've sort of said, oh, you can't have them, they're not practical. Shouldn't have bought them. But anyway, they're going back. Bearing in mind also, when you buy from this shop, you get 1 week to return, you get money back or exchange. 2 weeks is just an exchange, and then 3rd week, 4th week, or anything after that, nothing. Just have to stick with the shoes. So these have to go back tomorrow. I'm not going to be stuck with 3 pairs of shoes. I don't fit my son, or basically 2 pairs of shoes because we're keeping one. Okay, quickly, second pair. Again, these are all the same. They're all Lasocki. I'm saying it right, Lasocki young, and they're all leather, and they're all wintry lined. So the second pair are also $39.95. I like these ones. They're really cute. They're a bit more heavily lined and more grip on the bottom of the shoe. They have an inside lace, really cute, and they're like a lace eye thing at the front. Inside of these ones, they are actually a lot better lined. If you can see in here, the last pair was sort of like a thin fleece. This is like a lot thicker. The lining is not wool, it is man-made lining inside, but as you can see here, it's like leather on the outside, which I think is really, and they smell like leathery, they're really nice. And I also bought this sort of polish thing to keep them from being like attacked by the rain. The lady was like, oh, brauchst du dieses? I was like, yeah, wie viel kosten? She's like, 3 Euro. I'm like, yeah, for sure. So bought the oil thing, got conned. But yeah, that apparently prolongs the shoe and makes it more waterproof. So yeah, didn't keep these ones. Didn't look that cool. They're more like church shoes, he said. He's like, oh, it looks like I'm going to church, Mum. I was like, yeah, you do look a bit churchy. We won't get those. By the way, nothing wrong with church shoes, just they weren't really practical for school. So, drum roll. The pair of shoes we did keep, well, we are going to be keeping, same brand again. They cost, oh, what a surprise, they're £39.95, let's just call it €40. And they were in the right size for him. I took a gamble and got one size 34. Oh, hiding face. This way. And these ones, he actually decided that he did love. After we did a chat about how practical they were. It's all his own choice. We didn't force him into anything. Oh, look, so thick and warm. Look at that. And all that lovely leather. So these, again, 100% leather. They smell divine. The laces are nice and thick, and they're that rounded type of lace that doesn't sort of fray and so forth. The toe area looks the kind of thing that, you know, a young boy would kick around, and it's not really going to come apart. Well, it doesn't feel like it would. It looks really good. And look at that grip. No wet leaves slipping over problems there. Really happy with these shoes. He hasn't worn them yet because it's still a bit, it's cold, but not like, he can still get away with his trainers. There's still some life left in them, and I'm going to get my money's worth out of every pair of shoes. So he's still rocking around in trainers. Poor thing. But when it gets a lot colder, we will be donning the, oh, look at that. It's amazing. I could just cuddle it. So yeah, this is what Jensen, oh my gosh, and look, didn't even notice it. Look at the bottom. It's also lined. Look at that. His feet are going to be like a hot water bottle. Really amazing. Oh my goodness. All the way in. Warmth, €40. Leather, as they say in Germany. And all fleecy with an inner zip. And, oh, he could even wear them like this and be like, yo, what's up? Be really cool. Obviously, I'm not going to let him do that because it's just not appropriate for school. But yes, this is a lovely pair of shoes. I'm really loving them. And I am going to really quickly review my daughter's winter shoes, and then I promise you will not see this t-shirt or me for a long time, maybe till tomorrow. Bye. So yeah, pop down to CCC. It's Alexanderplatz. They've got them all over the world. I saw the flag on the shoe. Didn't recognise all the countries, but they're definitely, I think, Polish. And yeah, I will see you in a bit. Don't forget to do this and subscribe. Bye.